civil servants now had all the knowledge of the kings and priests and could manipulate the mood.
Well, what's going up, guys? That said that so wrong. I'm tired. What's going on, everyone? It's a bold one here, and yes, we are back for the C3P0 event, day 2. So, as you guys struggled with me yesterday and endured hardship for 3 hours, I did not get it. So, but we are back at it. We were down for the count, not out. So we are back to attack it again today. Yesterday had some pretty good runs, probably about a handful that looked promising, but RNG just quite wasn't right. So hopefully today that's the opposite. So let me turn down this music. That way we can concentrate a little bit. So I plan on having some guests on. At the moment, nobody. Does everything sound good? Can you hear me, guys? So I have my. Is it too loud? Too down? Takedown Games is actually supposed to join me here in a bit when he gets done from another stream. He's a busy man. So I got about 2.5 hours, I think, to get this done before I got to get ready for work. So hopefully we get it done soon. Syrup Chugger, I feel you, man. This is definitely the worst event I think I've done so far. I mean, the Chewy event was bad, but I mean, I at least felt like, I don't know, the damage output is a little different, you know? So, hang on, I gotta. See, I haven't done the Malik event, so I really don't know how bad it was. It didn't seem very... No volume. No volume? Hang on, I'm gonna test this. Oh. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, there's volume. At least from my phone, I can hear the volume. I don't know. Yeah, I can hear it from my phone, so I'm not really for sure. So. Alright, guys. Well, let's get to it. No time to waste. I got my handy-dandy Chick-fil-A here today. So to walk me through this and comfort me as I struggle. So. Excuse the eating, but... Alright, let's do it. If I can find my thing. I did review, like Hans, or Cubs fans Hans kind of thing. He did exactly what I did. He actually had lower gear levels though. So hopefully, alright, there it goes. Yeah, but Hans actually did this with the same character's lower gear. And so, even though I know people can do crazy things in this game, it does give me some hope. So. Just don't kill Elder. Okay, or not. I'm going to keep R2's terminator down because what we don't want is we don't want R2's stealthing quite yet. Alright, get Paplu to... Come on, guys. I just need you to take him out. Come on, Wicket. Okay. So, guys, this is looking like a good run. Whew! Okay. My heart. This is a good run because Chewie's down and everybody's still in full health. So, now we got to go for Han. I just need Elder to stay alive. And Wicket. Come on. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, hang in there. No. Man, Wicket, I hit the revive button when it was, I thought it was the heal button. That was probably my fault on that one. I probably could have had that. They would have just left Wicket alone. Did my Elder go? Yep. Yeah, Dark Charger, I'm with you. If I have, see, I don't play with Ewoks a lot, and so like, I had just thought in my head that it was going to be the heal button, not the revive button. But if I had said that revive button, then I could have brought Wicket back probably. Ugh. Alright, let's get this cleanse off of him. Okay. No, Zyla, everything's, I put all the gear pieces that I could on everybody, so some are like 11.5, some are, everybody's either 11 or 11.5, excluding T-Bow, who's gear 9. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Well, let's go and finish in so I can restart. I've got the best mods that I can on them. None of them are geared well, so obviously I can't put certain mods on them, but they're modded to pretty much to what I need them to be. I mean, not like perfect, obviously. Come on, leave him alone. I need him. No, there they go. Bad when they just go on onslaught after onslaught. Like, there's some moments where you can take like 6 turns, but some of those moments you get the characters that you need unstealth, and then they just go ballistic and murder everything. And my Elder's probably gonna go down here in a second. We might be able to get Rex out at least. Yep. It all falls apart. The best case scenario is everybody gets stealth but Chewbacca. Like, that's the best case scenario because I could focus on the main damage dealer and then go from there. I just wish there was an Ewok who could, like, kind of like with Dengar or whatever, you can, there's an Ewok that can, or like a bounty hunter that can, you know, disable stealth basically, but that really, like, isn't an option. I mean, it's possible you could get Old Man Rex out here, but to be honest, that doesn't really solve a lot of the problems. Yep, because of that right there. Yep. Falls apart in like 3 seconds. Yep, no revives on that. So, by the way, if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please be sure to do that just to help my channel out, and you don't want to miss out on any great content. So, wow, everybody's stealth on this one except for R2. Let's do this because I kind of want to save. See if we can get everybody healed up. I just need Chewie to unstealth for me. Okay, well that's. Please stop. Please stop murdering everybody. My gosh. So. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to just keep everybody alive at least until. I'm not planning to kill Old Man Rex, but I just need Chewie to go unstun or unstealth so I can focus on him. Alright. So let's see if we can get a revive in that. Okay. You better leave him freaking alone. God. He stays stealth the whole entire time, he's fine, and then the minute he gets unstealth, everybody just lights him up. So, not sure if you answered this yesterday, but are you Darth Revan ready, though? No, I'm not Darth Revan ready. Unfortunately, I think if they had given me until the end of the month, I would have been fine. But, didn't happen, so no, I will not be Darth Revan ready. I will be behind. So, unfortunately, but not a lot I can do about it. Well, there goes Elder, the second off. I wonder how far I could get without Elder. Yeah, doesn't matter now. I don't know why I kept going. I just thought I'd have a good chance. Maybe if I could Get the RNG gods on my side. Alright, leave him alone. Relax. I'm gonna restart. Alright, chillax. Yep, there he goes. Alright, alright. Just chillax. Alright. If they'll stop hitting all my people. Okay, why did he... That's annoying. Wow. I'm guessing Old Man Rex can taunt without having to take a turn? I didn't see him taunt, but... Ah. Okay, normally I would do Elder, but I just need him... Whatever you call it. Alright. Knock that turn meter off. Let's just attack. Come on, guys. I need you to get some better hits in than that. Sheesh. Come on, don't fall apart yet. And there it goes. Pop off. Leave him alone. God. I actually wonder if Capital Games actually tries these events for themselves, or they just like put in like this either it's random. They like put in the numbers and they say that's like, you know. No, I don't think the mods will help. I mean, Thunderwhack and some other people walked me through some mods yesterday, and they said it looked fine. So I think it only gets you to a point, to be honest. Gosh. That's not the button I was going to hit because I didn't think that's who it was. I'm also not gonna lie. I think one of the dumbest things that I've noticed through this event that every time somebody gets hit, they get exposed. Like, is that a C3PO thing, or is that just like, I don't know? I don't understand why you would let exposes run on the most, probably the non-durable team in the game, but. Yep, there he goes. Just getting slaughtered every time. I just need a scenario where Chewbacca does not get smoke screened and everybody's alive. But I got one of those things that I need, just not the rest of it. Come on. Okay. And there it goes. He's just gonna die again. Yeah. Yep, there they go. Did Wicked just miss? Okay, Elder. Jesus Christ. they're just not gonna stop. Okay, piss off. Stop destroying my elder, please. That's just ridiculous. She just walks in and pretty much just backhands an Ewok, and it goes to crap. Okay. Well, I was hoping that Elder could get a revive or a heal, but they're just gonna slaughter everybody. Make sure he can't stun. Oh, wow. It would do that to me where I couldn't take his turn meter away. Yeah, that's GG. I'm getting my stuff. Wow, C3P0, isn't it? Man, one blaster bolt and it just ends it all. That's the first I've ever seen actually C3PO uncloaked. So it's interesting. the AI actually did that. And Chewbacca, he's a bastard. Just backhand, literally just walks in and backhand your Ewok, and he's like dead. Okay, I just saw the turn meter. I don't know why everybody just started attacking all of a sudden, but you'd be kidding me. It would do that. Go. Backhand. Okay, stop. Stop for a second. Sheesh. Okay. This is kind of the ideal scenario that I'd want set up. Normally would do this with other, but I need him to stop taunting. Let's remove turn meter. Of course it would do that to me. Okay, once again, I'm going to use him. Okay, let's not do that yet. Come on. Hang in there. Alright, please don't fall apart. Please don't fall apart. Come on. Alright, Elder. Please. Please, please, please. We need a mass revive, bud. And not what I wanted. But I'll work with it, I guess. GC can't think that this is fine. God. Like, Gear 11, Zetas, all that fun stuff. And there it goes. Ugh. Did he just one-shot Tebow? He's freaking just a regular soldier. Good lord. Okay, I need a scenario where Chewbacca is the one that's left out of the smoke screen, because if I can do that, I can take him out and reduce the amount of damage that's being dispensed. He kills my T-bow, rough. Hop off, leave me alone. God. Ah. I don't know. I like these events. I just wish they wouldn't make it so RNG dependent. Like, at least make it, like, actually, there be some strategy involved. Like, I get there's a kill order, but, I mean, I don't know. It's frustrating. That's not what I wanted to do. Gosh. That's awful. It's like, mass revive, and they're like, psych. I'm just gonna murder you anyway. Okay, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Hop off. Alright. We're gonna do that. Come on. At least if you're gonna give me the opportunity, let me take my turns. There, stop. Come on, take his turn meter off. That's stupid. Please don't fall apart. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't get to take a turn. That's probably. I thought I was going to be able to click that menu button. At least my elder. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, at least I still do have my hair. On RSG? Was that the podcast that you were at earlier? Okay, let's do this. No, do not kill him. Ugh. No, stop. You mother... Well, thanks. I needed my tank, but I also needed my DPS. Yep, the quest still continues. We had one good run earlier, and I literally, I think it was because I screwed it up. I had a golden chance to capitalize on it, and I messed it all up. It was like 100% my fault, and I probably could have beat it if I had thought it through. Alright, keep them. Come on, please, Stealth Elder. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on, Wicket, I need you to get an assist. Yeah, because what had happened on that one good run is that I had Ewok Elder, and I think like 4 of them were still alive. We had just got Chewie down. I think Rex was about to go down, and no, it's just gonna fall apart. And I had Han almost down, or I had the soldier down. And what had happened was I thought that it was gonna be, I needed to heal, but I accidentally clicked revive when I didn't need to revive anybody. And then Wicket went down, and then I pretty much losing Wicket cost me the round. So come on, let's get something going. Alright. That's so dumb that goodness. Come on. Come on, Wicket. Make it count. Okay. 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 Ugh. I can feel it in my chest. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna take a second. I'm at a good spot. Not the best, but I'm at a good spot. Everybody's here. I don't believe I've had to revive anybody yet. Rex might be my next choice. He is down quite a bit. I could probably take him out. Alright. Please, 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 please. Please, this is the run. Come on. Alright, this is the run, guys. This is the run. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's oh, baby. Okay, come on. Okay. Come on, I can do this. I can do it. We got a full team, and there's still 3 left, or 4. I can. It's hurting, guys. I'm like gonna have a heart attack if this does not go. All right. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's keep R2 from getting turned. We don't want him. Smoke screening. Come on, Wicket. Put him out of his misery. I can feel it. I just can feel it in my heart, guys. Okay, we're still good on the revives. Alright. Come on, Wicket. I need some good hits, baby. Come on, Tebow. Put him in. Yes! God. Okay. It's not. I can feel it. Oh my gosh, guys. We're almost there. I can feel it. If I have a heart attack, call 911 for me. If you just see me flopping on the ground. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. So where do we go from here? I can't think. I can't think right now. Is it R2 that I want to hit? Hang on. Xylo, can you get on Discord real quick? Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I just had to type that in real quick. Okay, so we go for R2. I'm petrified to do anything. Have to go after R2, guys. Okay. Don't you touch Elder. Okay. I'm just gonna heal to get rid of that. We don't want that on top of him. Let's just get that. Let's get him tanking. I'm gonna knock that off of him. Let's turn this this turn meter off of her. Wait, so am I going after Leia or R2? So... I'm like terrified right now. If I screw this up, I probably won't get another chance. So do I kill R2 or do I try to get Leia down? Ugh. Gosh. I can't concentrate. Can't think. Okay. R2, Leia is going to stealth again. Yeah, but isn't Leia like really... I don't know. Weak? I mean, the only reason I want to go for her is because of her DPS. Because if I get her down, this is over. Like, she could take my team apart because of much damage that she can deal out. Hang on real quick. Okay, you can try to see how much damage you deal and see if you can get her before she stealths.
Hold on.
Alright, who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Dagger, hold on.
Okay, what's up, Dagger? Alright. I'm gonna have some professional help on here, guys, so.
Logging into YouTube, hold on.
Okay. Dagger, like, if I don't do it this turn, I probably won't ever get a chance again. Like, this is my best run yet. Like, my heart is racing. I can't concentrate.
Oh, you just hit auto.
No, I'm not hitting auto. I can't.
Alright. I killed Leia.
Okay, so I should go for Leia first?
So, yeah, I mean, R2's good, but, like, I don't know, I just killed Leia next.
Right.
I don't think you can actually... I'm not sure you can lose from this point, and I'm not even trying to be, like, trying to jinx it. I think you're in super good shape here.
No, I mean, I agree, considering I haven't lost anybody yet. I just want to get rid of Leia because she did stuff like that. Where she does, you know, a mass... Or she does, like, her barrage attack.
Yeah, I would just keep managing the turn meter of R2 with Kibo and kill Leia.
Okay, that's not good. I lost... Oh no, I just lost Elder. No, I'm gonna lose it. No. That.
I'm really behind here on the YouTube.
Yep. I lost it. I'm down just a chirpa and
Ian, where are you, Ian? I see you in chat. You need to hop in here.
I lost
it. I apparently don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Ian, that was kind of my point too. Like, whenever I get to that point on like mine, I'll just hit auto and then die. But like, there's nothing I could have done really manually to change what happened to a bold one either.
That hurt. Yeah, Leia just went off. That was stupid. She triple shotted Paplu, and then it just went downhill from there. That was.
Can anyone confirm? Can anyone confirm that Leia's kid is actually Princess Leia with a different skin?
I
don't
wouldn't.
know if I've heard anyone. I don't know if I've heard anyone confirm that, but like, I've seen her like double tap me, and I've seen her like go stealth.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
Yeah, one thing too, and this is probably a lot harder to manage, but you want to manage cooldowns, your own cooldowns,
Right.
because even though Chirpa Zeta says that you only call assists on specials, I don't think that means you should spam specials. Like you should save some of your specials for when you kind of need them.
Uh-huh.
Like so for example, not having that cleanse. When you got to that point where you summoned me, not having that cleanse was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because what's his nuts? I think it was Paplu had like 2 stacks of confuse or whatever, so he couldn't gain the turn meter, even though he was at like 90% turn meter, so you couldn't get him to taunt.
And then I lost the revive ability, so I had to basically, yeah. Man, I don't know. That's just rough. Best run I've had.
It looks like your buddy is free, but I'm gonna have to dip out here. I was tagged, which is why I hopped on here.
Okay.
I'll be back probably in a little while, but Ian, get on here. Help this man. I see you in chat. All right, buddy. I'll be back in a little bit. I have a couple things I need to take care of.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, hey, what up, man?
Not much. So, I were you watching? And you saw what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you. So, I think your biggest problem there was you, and I get why you did it. Is you cleanse that expose off Elder,
Right.
and that was, that was the reason why you did it.
But I probably should have waited.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Dude, I know, because that's the best run I've had out of, I don't know, 100 and 200 tries by this point. So,
Wow.
I thought I had it, not going to lie.
Yep. I mean, what Dagger was saying, I mean, it's so true. You really have to time those heals and those revives, very precisely.
Yeah. Well, there was a moment where I had everybody, and excuse me, or I had both the revives and the heal, and I just one thing, I think Paplu went down, so I revived, and then healed to try to get the exposes off of him so he wouldn't get murdered, and so.
Yeah, how was the earlier tiers? Did they go through pretty well?
Yeah, I mean, 5 took about 4 tries, 6 took twice, and then 7's been this.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear now.
Fine.
Yeah.
So, Well, you don't have log ready, right?
Right.
Okay, so this makes it a little bit tougher. I just saw that pretty much if you have everybody alive and it's Elder's turn, what you want to do, even if there are debuffs on the board, just use your basic because pretty much that grants everybody up more TM, and if you have the speed up from Chirpa, you just pretty much get insta turns at that point in the battle, so you can do some really nice damage. So just next time when you get to really close like that, just make sure you do your basics all the time with Locker with Elder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll be sure to do that. So let me ask you guys this. So is it best just to try to get a turn where Chewbacca starts unstealthed? Because every time that I've tried to progress where Soldier is the one left out, Chewbacca just comes back and just rips me to pieces.
Yeah, just find a good run where R2 does burning instead of stealth, and then you can target Chewie instead of the Soldier first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember doing the Chewy event. I mean, you had to wait for, you know, just about the perfect start
Yeah.
for you to, you know, have a chance to run it. And I mean, this one's going to be the same way. You need to have that good start, and since I mean, it doesn't help you have T-Bone instead of Logray because he's a pain to get up. I mean, that's just even more so. You're going to need to have, you know, have the preferred start.
Yeah. It just sucks because that was my best run yet, and it was probably my fault that I blew it. And so it just, ugh. Yeah, there it goes. Appreciate it, Ramzo. Appreciate you being here, man. So maybe by the time you guys come back and check, maybe it'll happen. So, who would? So, okay. So let's say I get back to that scenario where it's R2, Leia, C3PO. Who do I go for? R2 or Leia? All right, we'll do, Ian. Appreciate you being on, man.
Okay, it seems I disconnected from it. So I would probably, I mean, as people were saying, if you can get Leia, I would try to take out Leia.
Right. We got,
you know, she's gonna have the DPS.
right. That's what I was saying. Everybody's saying R2, but I mean, Leia. I mean, she pretty much ended it when she triple tapped like 2 of my characters in a row. Yeah.
But the big thing is she's just stealth pretty much that you don't want to be, you know, trying to take her down, then she stealths, and then she heals back up, and then you gotta go after R2 and you're bouncing, you know, from one to another.
Yeah. I mean, I see the reasoning behind it. I'm not gonna say it's like I think it's a dumb move. Okay, please stop killing my guys. Just give me a turn, please. It's like, gosh. Ugh, I hate that these events are so RNG dependent. I don't know. I think they need to figure out a balance to make it somewhat I guess you can't really strategize much when, you know, you get 3 opportunities to capitalize on out of 200 times. Now, obviously, I don't have log race, so maybe it's a little bit different, but
I'm trying to go through the event myself. I'm only on tier 3.
yeah.
And I'm gonna see if I can just unlock. My Ewoks are not very strong, but I'm just gonna hope to get it unlocked so I can start using in my CLS squad.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind necessarily having C3PO at 5 stars, but I would just like to get him over that 7-star hump while I have all these characters worked on, because, man, having to wait 2 more months just to do this part again when I've had my Ewoks ready forever, you know? So...
Yeah, I was kind of sad to see that Darth Vader was coming back.
Yeah.
I've started working on getting all of them farmed up, and I'm not gonna be ready next week when he comes.
No, I won't either. I think I needed about another month and a half probably to be ready, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah. I'm almost through with Canderous, and then my Karth is he's making pretty good progress, but Juhan is way behind.
Yeah, so is my Johanna. She's way down the line. Like Bassel's like almost there. She's like 35 out of 85 shards, so she's almost a 7 or 6.
Yeah.
So
I had actually gotten my Bastila up pretty quickly because I was using her in arena with a nightmare-ish.
okay, yeah.
And so I got Bastila up a while ago, and then I've just been. I got HK up a while ago because he was just really easy.
Yeah, I've been using her for Green Arena and stuff, and yeah, she's great. I've been putting her with like Palpatine and Vader. So, and then yeah, I'll if I do have a full nightmare for a 5v5, I'll take out Run and use him somewhere else, and if I need him somewhere else, then I'll let her take the 5th slot. I have Treya now, so I'm gonna eventually start working on her, but.
Yeah, I've started. My tray is getting pretty close to being able to be used. I think Treya is geared 11.
Okay, yeah. Mine's like level 1, gear 1. I haven't even messed with her yet.
Yeah. She's pretty hard to get past gear 9, I believe, or get to 9.
Yeah.
Because you need 2 Mark 5 droid collars.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm about halfway to 6 stars.
I still got a while before I'll be 6 stars.
For what it's worth, Treya's a pretty easy gear.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Considering how much of a nightmare GK and Radon were, like having Treya be like needing 2 stun guns on like 4 or 5 droid collars was kind of a relief.
General Kenobi's awful. Like, I still have him at gear 8 because I don't even want to go through the crap that I'm going to have to go through with him.
Once you get to gear 10, he walks to gear 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I didn't want to gear him for the longest, and then like, I don't know, 9 months ago, I finally like got him to like gear 10, and it's like, oh, 5 of his 6 pieces are green pluses. What is he missing? A blue piece? Alright, gear 11. Oh, 5 of the 6 pieces are lighting up again.
Yep.
Well, that's a relief. I'll have to...
Yeah, like, the hardest part is like, I think he needs a power cell to get to gear 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
Really not hard.
No. It's same with Canderous and like Bosk. Once you get them to like gear 10, they just kind of fly to gear 12. Right? Like it looks like a daunting task, but once you get like through the muck,
Then it just gets easy.
Actually, that being said, the triumvirate already.
And Constan's missing the 2 of the golden pieces to get to gear 12.
Especially since they're coming out with like Grand Arena Championships.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because I compete very well. I've lost 1 match in Grand Arena. I've won.
Well, you've
one
lost.
match.
You've lost less than me. We'll just put it that way. But no, in all seriousness though, like, I love Grand Arena, and the biggest thing I dislike about Grand Arena, I think I talked about this last night on Dosha's podcast, but it was like, I hate it when people just don't try.
Yeah.
the perfect example is like, so my last GA, I put my 16s on defense, and my first 2 opponents didn't attack. So I look at my third opponent's roster, and he has Jedi Knight Revan and Traya. So I put, and I was like, all right, so he probably can't beat my Darth Revan and my Jedi Revan. So I put
Right.
Jedi Revan, Darth Revan, and Phoenix on defense, and left the other 3 slots open. And he still didn't attack.
Oh my goodness.
In the finals, just
Are
didn't
you
attack.
serious?
Yeah, it's really annoying. I just like,
I think my last finals, he didn't attack. And my others were like, they just auto set.
yeah. I mean,
And it's
and
just annoying.
I'm not saying I want to lose, right? Because winning is in my blood. I need to win, want to win, right? Like, but at the same time, I said this on Doch's podcast, I want them to try and fail, right? I want to know that my defenses were good.
Yeah.
I don't want my opponent to just not care.
Right.
I want them to try and lose.
Because some of my best matches, I mean, it's honestly, they were some that I thought I was gonna either beat or had no chance in winning, but I decided to attack, and it was very close.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
lost
think
by
my favorite.
one.
Yeah, I think my favorite GA is when I've lost. I had Darth Revan, and we had. I think I had a slight mod advantage, but he had like 14 more Gear 12s and 11 more Zetas, and he won by like 6 points. But like, it was a bloodbath though. 'Cause that's the first. That was like one of the first times I didn't full clear my opponent. So like, it literally came down to like. I saw at the end we're both sitting there like 10 minutes left to go, both just trying to throw our rosters at the last team just to try and win. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like that. I want that, right? I don't want to do this. I get into my grand arena at 4:05 p.m. because I'm central.
Hey
I
guys.
full clear my opponent. I full clear my opponent by 4:30.
Hey guys. So I got Chewie down. Full team. Everybody's alive. T-Buz's about to go down, but I'm not too worried about that. So Han next. Han's unstealth, but I don't know when the last time R2's stealth was. Or should I just go for the soldier and get him down?
So what you can do is with TiVo, he can take away my turn meter if he's stealth. So I would probably try to take away Han's turn meter.
Okay, there we go. Okay, R2's stealth and put everybody under stealth except for himself, of course.
Well, I was actually going to say, not that it matters now, but I was actually going to say you should have taken away the turn meter from R2 to make sure he couldn't stealth raid Han.
Yeah, well, I couldn't remember when he last stealthed, and so
Oh, okay.
I wasn't for
Okay.
sure because I wasn't for sure who the last person when he last stealthed, so I should probably keep track of that. But all right, so should I do a revive to make sure everybody's up? Should I wait like a heal, or
I would do the heal with the percentage revive.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So the tribal healer.
Yeah.
I don't know what the abilities are called. The middle one.
Okay.
Don't ask me what Ewok abilities are called. We discussed this yesterday. my Ewoks have some mods on them. True guy made a meme.
All right, Elder, come on, bring some people back. Okay, besides one person. That's got to be the most annoying thing. It's like, hey, I need a revive. Okay, I got you. I'll bring back one person after you lost 3. Like, thanks.
Yeah, the Ewoks needed the Jolie. You know, because that was a fair character to make.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't kill the. You're saving the tankiest one for last. Well, how? What if there were 4 more of them?
Yeah.
One of the reasons I was really happy using CLS versus Jedi Knight Revan instead of doing mirrors. You won or lost real quick. you didn't kill Jolie before he rezzed? Alright, you can just concede. I mean, right? Because the goal was you blow through Yoda, and you buff immunity GK, blow through Yoda, and then kill Jolie. If you don't kill Jolie before he rezzes, like somebody that you accidentally killed, like you just lose.
Yeah, I'm wanting to get. It would be really nice to get 3PO so I can start using CLS against Jedi Knight Revan in Grand Arena so I can keep my Revan for offense. Or be comfortable using him on defense if they have a Revan as well.
Yes, I want to make sure that there is actual proof of me like saying this. I guess. How do you have Gear 12 clones and a Gear 9 Jedi Knight Revan? Save his gear. When you're about to unlock a legendary, you need to make sure that you have his gear. Like okay. Oh, Ray Rock is saying that he doesn't want to gear up GK because he still has to gear up Jolie and Bastila and Jedi Knight Revan. And it's like, when I got Jedi Knight Revan the second time, but I got him to gear 11 day 1 because I was saving gear for him. I was going on .gg and like, what gear does he need? All right, we're gonna farm all this gear for him. Right? I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that, right?
No, I do it.
Yeah, I was working on it, but I unlocked Traya and Jedi Revan, within just a couple weeks.
Yep.
Well, it's like my Jedi training Rey, like I got her double sated and like gear 10, I think, in the first day.
I will be able to take Malik as far as I can possibly take him.
Yeah.
When Malik comes back around, I have the requisite tunes to unlock him, and I have all of his gear.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to sit there for a month and a half after I unlock him.
Not being able to use him.
Same thing with Trey. I took Trey to like gear 11, like 2 days after I unlocked her, so I was missing a couple of blue pieces.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, and like, man, I mean, everybody can play their way, but I definitely. So we actually had a new Dark Revan pop up in my squad arena like last week. Right?
Yeah.
He finally got his team geared up from when he unlocked it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's way.
Well, it's the cryotechs, man. Those things are abysmal to farm.
See, I would at least try, like, if I knew it was coming long enough, I would try to get the rest of the squad ready for when I get the legendary.
Yeah, so here's part of the problem, too, with a lot of that. So, like, for me, it was pretty easy for me to stockpile gear because I was taking, I don't want to say top spots in the arena because Jedi Knight Revan existed, but, like, I could make it to top 20, sometimes top 10 without using Jedi Knight Revan. And I was rotating first in fleet. So, like, every like, once a week, I could buy the cryotechs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I had a crystal income to be able to help buy the gear I needed for these tunes. And unfortunately, the people who, like, wailed out on Darth Revan, some of them were, like, in the 300. You know what I mean? So they just didn't have crystal income to then. It turns out once you get to the top, it's harder to fall from the top.
Yeah, because I'm kind of in that boat. I don't have a big crystal income. I'm able to break, if I'm really able to push, I can break 100 in squads, and I'm like top 50 in fleets, and so I'm
That's
not
good.
able to get a ton.
Well, top 100 is what? 75 crystals?
Yes.
And then top 50 is is 50 crystals. So plus your dailies, you're still looking like a little over 200 crystals a day.
Yeah, which I mean, it's not bad. I try to substitute getting refreshes and just straight up buying gear.
So what do you do? What do you actually do on mods? Because mods are going to push you a lot higher in Squad Arena.
Mods.
Piss off, Chewbacca. God. Damn it.
I mostly work on getting surviving material for my mod.
Do you refresh mods?
Oh, not in the store.
No, the energy.
Energy, not a lot.
I would start refreshing that. I would start refreshing that at least once a day, especially if you're making 100. If you're making over 150 crystals a day, you can get your 600 by getting one normal energy refresh. And then I would refresh mods, because the better your mods get, the higher you'll push in arena. Because think about it this way: I was talking with a couple of my shard mates, and eventually we'll all have everything, and the only difference will be mods.
Yeah.
So again, I do. You don't have to be like me and do 6 mod refreshes a day, but like you want to make sure that you can compete, because the meta the second time around can still usually take you to first. There's usually a way to climb using the last meta.
Right.
For example, if you get Darth Revan next week, you will be able to climb.
Yep.
So, again, and like, mods matter so much in this game. I forget who said it, but I heard this somewhere, and it made me kind of smile and nod. Mods are your real roster. Tunes are the things you just use your roster on.
Huh. Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate the concept of mods. I get why it exists, because if you have no mods and you have all the same characters, then there's really no advantage. It's pure luck. But I don't know. I'm not smart enough, I don't think, or at least don't have, I don't know. It stresses me out, just trying to deal with mods while you're trying to deal with all the other stuff on top of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, so I don't want to say mods are easy, but the concept of mods is very easy, right?
Right.
You mod your characters to amplify their best things.
Yeah.
And like, I've talked about this before, someone's like, well, you told me how to mod this character, and I looked at yours, and yours doesn't have great mods, and it's like, yeah, I can't make my mods do what I tell them.
Right.
I can't tell them to roll offense and make it roll offense. Like, and that's part of it too, is like, your mods have to cooperate too. Like, it's a numbers game. It's volume. The more mods you get means the more mods you can roll, which means the more mods you can slice.
Right.
My mods are better than some people's based on pure attrition.
Yeah.
Just,
In general, I have, like, in my grand arenas, there are very few people who can even compete with my mods.
Yeah, I wish I could say that, but I can't.
I found mine to be a mixed bag. I feel like my mods are roughly comparable to most people with my GP bracket. I'm 3.7. But then you fight those guys who are just like, oh, you're like 9th best speed set is on like your first order officer and has plus 130 speed. All right. No, you know what I mean? Like, my top end is pretty equal to most of the people I fight. However, it's the mod depth that either gets me or wins it for me, right? Because I have like average mod depth, so like I beat people who have poor mod depth and lose to people who have good mod depth.
I'm right under 2.5, and I have 38 6 dot, 120 10 plus, and 32 15 plus with 620 plus.
Well, the 620 plus is quite good for where you're at.
Right.
I don't know how the rest of those numbers stack up because like I don't remember where my shard was when we were in like right like
Yeah.
I don't remember quite where everyone was, but no that's probably good. I mean over 100 so 100 plus 10 mods, that's what 8 teams roughly 9 teams with very good mods. And you're at you're under 2.75, which means you're setting 5 teams.
Yes.
Yeah, you're probably cleaning up. Yeah, like if you have 8 to 9 teams modded very well, and you only need 10, you're probably crushing.
Because I have
Yeah.
a very particularly modded Sith team. As in, they could be better, but I've kind of stopped slicing them because I don't want to get the turns off. Because I've Thrawn, Scion, Palpatine, and Nihilus are both the same, and then Fallen Bastila, which I'd love to get her faster.
No Vader?
No, not in that. Not at all in that.
Really? Okay. You can climb with that team.
It doesn't hold as well on defense.
Well, you just swap out to a different team.
Right. When I had Vader in and I was running this team in Arena, I swapped Vader for Bastila, and I could make 200 pretty easily on offense.
So actually what you do is you take out Thrawn for Darkside Bastila. You don't actually need Thrawn to be Jedi Knight Revan.
Yeah, I like it. Just for
Well,
fraction.
Vader and Bastila allow you to just like never lose your turn meter tree. With Thrawn, you lose your turn meter tree. Also, EP, when all the debuffs are spamming, he's actually giving Thrawn turn meter, which makes you outrun the fraction.
Yeah.
Not saying that Thrawn's bad, but like Thrawn's fracture is not as effective when like you have like 3 tunes just like spamming debuffs.
Right. And I never really tried that lineup either.
Yeah, so there are people in my shard who climb with I mean, now that you have Trey, you can start using that too, but it's a EP lead with Darkside Bastila and the Triumphant. And if you don't have Trey, you can use Vader to speed up your team even more.
Yeah, looking at my speeds, I have eight.
And
I have
if
8
you're-
characters with plus 100 or more speed.
Well, and what I was going to say is, and if you're burying your opponents with that good of mods, you should be able to climb into your top 100 very consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, again, just ideas. Because like in my, there are people who compete there in my shard with like EP lead, the Triumvirate, and Darkside Bastila, because they can beat all the Dark Revens without Malak. Which all the people that are going to get Dark Revan this go aren't going to have Malak, which means you can basically auto them. No, like, okay, so Sir Loki from RSU was talking about that. You just put in EP lead, Darkside Bastila, and the Triumvirate, and you just hit auto against Dark Revan.
Really?
Well, he was saying he could, but like he probably has better mods than you. But my point is that it's very easy. I've tried the team. It's very easy. There's just too many Malaks in that. Yeah, if you do run the EP Darkside Bastila Triumvirate team against a Dark Revan team with no Malak, it's a bloodbath. You win in less than a minute, and they take like 5 turns. Like Dark Revan got to go. Here, my team skipped a turn, and then I don't recall his team getting more than a couple turns after that.
Wow.
Because they have all the debuffs expiring, which means every turn. So every turn they gain 5 stacks of ferocity, and every turn they lose 5 stacks of ferocity. That means for every one of their turns, they're giving you 25% turn. Each one of your tunes. which means after four of their tunes go, your entire team gets another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and that's not on top of the debuffs that you're putting on them.
Palpatine's strong.
Yeah, just can't beat Malik.
Right.
Hardly anybody can beat Malik at this point. There's not a very lot of team combinations I've seen that can do it. Man, that's that's so jank that you do a revive and you get everybody back, and then they just go ballistic and murder everybody that got brought back.
Are we talking about Jolie, or what are we talking about now?
We're talking about freaking this event still, because I'm still doing it and wanting to die.
Oh. Well, I just saw you lose Elder, so rip.
Yeah.
Wait, did a territory war just start?
Yeah. Territory war.
No breaks.
It is hard.
Well, so the thing that irritates me about territory war, I love territory war, first of all, don't get me wrong. It's just slightly irritating to know that they run TB for a week, and then they give you 2 territory wars in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it just because I get more gear and all that stuff that I need, so...
Oh, yeah. So, in my perfect world, because I love this game and I'm on it more than I should be, I hate territory battles, but I like the rewards, so I wouldn't mind 4... So, for example, Geonosis is going to be 4 days. I wouldn't mind 4 days of territory battles a week, and then a territory war, but just split up the territory wars. I hate having them back to back. I want to be able to, like, for example, for like my guild, I want to be like, all right, for this next territory war, let's try something different. And it's like, oh, well, we have like 12 hours to build that other thing, right? Like,
right. No.
At least in my opinion, it takes away from your ability to experiment because you're not able to develop new teams in between the territory wars.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Again, I love territory, don't get me wrong. It's just, I wish that they gave us a couple days in between so you could gear up a couple of tunes.
Yeah. I mean, technically, though, you can gear up your tunes, like, during the territory war, even if you're not using them, and then... Yeah. So.
Yeah. But what I was saying is it takes about 2 weeks to gear a team.
Right.
So if you're gearing a team, sometimes it takes you 3 weeks. It depends on your crystal stuff. It takes 2 to 3 weeks to gear a team, but what if you're halfway through gearing the team and then you have back-to-back territory wars where you can't use the team you're gearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like a person. It's super petty, I know, and it's just a small thing, but it does bother me. Because I'm working on my Imperial Troopers, and if they'd given me like 4 days, 3-4 days, I'd probably have them like year 11, so I could use them.
Right.
I love Imperial Troopers.
I just seem to can't find the time to use them, or to, like, develop them. I really want a good team like that, but I just really can't find the time to do it. Like, I'm too busy trying to focus on everybody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the trick is being ahead of the meta once.
Yeah. That's all I need, is this to be ahead.
I got Dark Revan the first time, and these last, 3 months have just been gold.
Yeah.
I've just done whatever I wanted.
Yeah,
right?
no.
I finished off a couple of teams. I'm finishing up my troopers. I'm ready for Malik. I have his gear. That's the thing. You need to catch up once, and then you're caught up, right?
Yeah.
I know that sounds stupid, but you basically just need to catch up once.
No, I mean, I think you're right.
That's why I like Grand Arena, is because you don't have to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also for me, I'm not too competitive in Arena. I'm up there, but it's not like make it or break it. But for Grand Arena, it's a little bit different story. At least for me, it is. I think I'm way more competitive in that because I feel like I actually have a chance. I don't know. My shard is one of the oldest in the game, and sometimes I just really don't feel like I honestly have a chance. So if I in arena, just because I took a break for a while and then I pretty much got behind, and so
Yeah. Well, to be fair, yesterday's a perfect example. I felt I took second yesterday in fleet because I rotate first. I didn't fall from second, and then I fell to like 30 something, maybe 40 something in arena. I did my 5 battles, only got to 11th, and decided I didn't want to refresh.
yeah,
And then I didn't do a fleet battle, and didn't take first. Like, arena's irritating. I hate it. You need arena because it gives you your crystals, but arena is so boring and annoying.
yeah. Because I think it'd be more fun if there was more of a mixed meta, but there's not. And
well, not just a mixed meta, but like, let me climb and so I know they're like, here's your payout. Well, how about you just let me climb, and then I just go to a button and I hit claim, and I can only do that once every 24 hours, and I just claim my payout.
Yeah.
I don't care where I switch my payout to if it works for me most days. Like, I could have easily climbed yesterday. I just decided not to. Right? Like, no, but you get what I'm saying. What if you could just claim, like actually hit a claim button and be like, all right, this is where I want to lock in my rewards for today.
No, I mean, I don't think that's actually a bad idea.
I mean, I don't think they'll ever do it. I'm just saying, like, it's hard to work up the motivation to punch a bunch of Darth Revens repeatedly.
Yeah. Or to have to constantly watch your thing to make sure that nobody's going to like murk you or snipe you or something.
I mean, I'm in the shard chat, so I generally don't get touched.
Yeah.
Plus, I think everyone else in my shard chat pretty much feels the same way. It's such a shorter climb that why would you mess it up for someone else?
Yeah.
and then in fleet, like, I have 100% win rate with the Falcon. That doesn't mean I want to do a battle. Like, I almost forgot to claim my Omega yesterday because I did my fleet battle at like 11:52.
Yeah.
And I entered and exited. I entered and exited just to get my Omega.
Yep, that's what I did yesterday. I entered a quad arena and I entered a fleet arena, and then immediately just like went away from it because I did not want to do it.
Yeah. Funny about that, I'm still in second. So this is like 50 hours of me being in second in fleet. Everyone else in my fleet arena feels the same way. Well, also I'm in second, not first, so like they just go 5-1. So they just ignore the guy in second. But yeah, it's a chore, man. Like, climbing in both arenas. I'm just saying, for someone like me who's top end, it's a chore.
Yeah.
And for you guys still like in the 200s, Grand Arena is so much more fun because I can do it literally whenever I want within 24 hours. And like, that's the other thing too, is like the schedule of the arena climb is just annoying, right?
Yeah.
Even if you can change it, you still have to do it every day at the same time. In Grand Arena, I can just like squeeze it in whenever I want.
Yeah, that is really nice because there are days where I may be, eating dinner or I'm out with family or something, and we leave at maybe a little before 6, and my payout's at 7, and then I don't want to sit there and use up all my data because I don't have unlimited, and then,
I didn't think of that. The data thing? I didn't think of that.
Look, I just graduated college, and so I'm still running the food train.
No, I get it. I'm just saying that's just... Add that to the list of reasons why people can't play the game. I'm just saying, like, everywhere I go I have Wi-Fi, and some of the people in my guild, like, they're like, oh, I don't have Wi-Fi where I'm at. I'm like, excuse me? Okay.
I didn't know you... Yeah. I didn't know you were a barbarian. Just kidding.
Right? I didn't know you lived in the middle of actual nowhere.
I was at a this week. I was at a camp, and we didn't have Wi-Fi, and I did not have. We had a territory war. I just set full defense, but things I used like 1.5 gigs of data. It seems like. I mean, just trying to get my, go through, get my items in from shipments, and do all my dailies. I mean, that's all I was doing.
So I've actually talked to a couple people, and like, for some reason, like Swugga does tend to churn data, and it has something to do with like the way they have it set up. But it's weird because like the graphics aren't exactly that spectacular on this game.
Right.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like it is what it is, but like it's not like the graphic. Like, I mean, this is not saying that Marvel Strike Force is a better game, but if you've ever played Marvel Strike Force, the graphics on that game are awful. Like they put such a ridiculous amount of effort into the graphics and the animations.
Yeah, that's what I really like about the games. Is the effort into the animations. Like, they could do some good Star Wars ones if they really wanted to. I wish they would.
I mean, the reason I bring it up is that Marvel Strike Force tends to chew through less data than Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah.
And they have better, you know what I mean? Like, it's something it's something systemic within Swugga that makes it eat data and like buffer, if that makes sense. I don't know what it is. I'm not a tech guy, but like the other games I play on the same Wi-Fi, etc., like they don't have the same like buffer pattern.
Yeah.
They're smoother.
Which I don't know why that. Yeah, which I don't know why that would be.
That's what I said. It's got to be something systemic. Like I don't know. It's got to be something like within the game that like somebody was like trying to say layering or shading, like eats up a lot of RAM or whatever.
Yeah, it does.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a tech guy. I don't know. This is just my observation that the graphics are worse in Swugga, but it eats more data than MSF.
Yeah, I like the anti-aliasing. If you've heard of that, that eats it up. I mean, that like in a computer, that'll eat up your graphics card.
Okay.
And so there's stuff like that. It takes a lot of processing power to be able to run those really good like shading stuff that's not huge, but I mean it still makes it look better. That it just takes
for example,
so data.
In Fleet, if you've ever played on the Coruscant map in space, like that map is that's gorgeous.
Yes.
But yeah, like you were saying, the shading and stuff on it, like, yeah, like I said, I'm not a tech guy, but yeah, I heard it was like the shading and stuff like that. So it's like the maps that you go into battle and play on that are causing the problem, not the actual avatars of the two. Right. So if you look at, for example, where he's fighting the Ewoks, like the background looks spectacular, and if you look at like MSF, their backgrounds are kind of vanilla, but their tunes and their animations are fantastic.
Right.
And honestly, I'd rather have better looking tunes because I don't know if any of you like go into your game and just kind of look at your tunes, but they all look very plasticky and they all look very kind of weird, to be honest.
No, I agree. I think a few of the characters that look exceptional is like Darth Nihilus. Maybe some of the clone troopers. Some of them, but it's like the ones with the facial, like the faces on there. If you got some masked characters, it's not as bad. But
so I just noticed I was trying to get my 5-star C3PO, and I didn't have mods on 3 of my bears.
Oh yeah, that would probably help a lot if you modded them. Gosh. Can't tell you how bad I want to die right now playing this. It's like, especially after that one run, I just like my hope has died. Oh no, I did it. Yeah, there it went.
who knows? You may have a moment like I had with the true event. I tried it, like this for hours, and then all of a sudden I tried it again when it was about to be done, and I got it.
Yeah, like
Just it was a random passing thought. I was like, maybe I'll try it.
well, no, that's what happened with Chewy's event. Is I was in my car and I had just parked in my parking lot, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try and beat it. Like, and I still had like 3 bounty hunters left, I think. And so, but
I just posted my Marvel Strike Force Arena team in the cantina, so you can look at the graphics on MSF.
Yeah.
Like they just kind of look better.
Yeah.
And like that's one of the things I like about that game. Like the thing that keeps me playing Swugga is the community. The thing that has kept me playing Marvel Strike Force is that first of all I started the day the game launched, so I have everything, right? So it's hard to put something down when you have everything. And
Right.
second, like it's just a beautiful game. I mean, they monetize it to all hell and they milk the whales constantly, and the game's atrocious. But like the actual gameplay of the game is beautiful. Like the animations, like I could voluntarily play Marvel Strike Force on 1X. We'll just put it that way.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a gorgeous game. Like they put a lot of work into it. It's a shame that they're probably going to kill it.
why are they gonna kill it?
Just their business practices. They make EA look generous.
Oh, really? Nothing good.
So Rayrock, it's not that they look awful. I'm not saying that they look awful. I'm just saying, like, for the amount of data that Swugga churns, I think that their graphics would be better. But that's what I was trying to say. Like, I'm definitely all for aesthetically pleasing things, right? Like, I want my characters to look clean and crisp. I want the animations to look great. I'm not saying the animations look bad. I'm just saying, like, these are the things that keep me playing games because they keep me interested and, like, just... Also, go look at Padme. She looks down. Just do it. She looks... Her character, just her face, just looks awful. It looks potatoey. And that's true of a lot of the characters. Like, there's no... If you go look at the pictures I posted in the cantina of the MSF things, they have, like, the chiseled faces, right? Like, they have clean marks and cuts. I don't mean, like, cuts on their faces, but I'm talking about, like, the graphics themselves are clean. And if you go into Swugga, they're just not as clean. They're more... I don't think it's being picky. I think it's just, like, the graphics in this game are better than the graphics in that game. I mean, I like Star Wars more than I like Marvel. And I love the characters in this game more than I like the characters in Marvel. But that doesn't mean I can't be objective when I say that the graphics in this game leave a lot to be desired.
Yeah, because I definitely do not play this game for the graphics.
Yep. 100%. Again, not saying the graphics are bad. Just for what it is, I think they... Yeah.
Come on, Elder. Come in clutch.
So, do we know when the Falcon's coming? On a separate note,
Go look at Swugga events.
is
and
it
go
on
to
there?
last... Well, no, I was going to say, it's roughly 90 days. And there goes the team.
Guys, I'm going to be 100% honest. This is 10 times more frustrating than the Bounty Hunters event. I at least feel like I could put a dent in some of these people, but... God.
So, I've actually talked about this a lot, like almost ad nauseum with like many people.
Yeah.
The C3P0 event is far more annoying because you play the event for 2 minutes before restarting.
Yeah.
And in the Bounty Hunter event, you just had like 5 restart conditions in the first 30 seconds.
Right.
Right?
Because
Like,
they usually...
Yeah. Once you got to that point where you were good, once you got to the point where you had like your guys alive, you have DPS to win.
Yeah.
The Ewoks have no DPS. Like, none. They're trying to paper cut down. Like, that's why I said this is like trying to fight a CLS team, a preloaded CLS team. You can't deal enough damage to them to actually kill them with your Ewoks. Like, you still have to try.
Yeah. Okay, if Paplu would stop being a bastard and learn how to hit people with a stick, I wouldn't have to worry about wasting Wicked's assist. God. That's two turns in a row where he hasn't landed his basic, so I can't dispel.
Also, I'd like to point out that they decided that... So if you look at the Chewbacca event, Chewbacca and Han are quite good. I'm not trying to say they're not. But when you come to the C3PO event, there's one more character you have to deal with, and one of them taunts.
Yeah.
Right? But Chewbacca didn't have a taunt. And they just inserted Chewbacca into this event.
Yeah, like one of the like most damage dealing characters in the game, because not necessarily it's just because he assists so much. That's what drives me crazy about it. Is that
and the two DPSs on the team are guarded because of course they are.
Yeah.
Of course CG modded their tunes right. Well, no, if you look, Leia's the other damage dealer and she's guarded.
Yeah. I just really wish they would show us the mods.
Well, no, they're not gonna do that, because that would be leave Elder alone, you cunts. God.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say? Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? God.
God, probably.
No, cunt. The CUNT word.
I mean, it's good enough for Game of Thrones.
Okay. Well.
Man. Like that. I'm glad I didn't have to do this.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not one that's usually for like, hey, make it easier. But on this, I'm like, would you guys do something? Because here,
I actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say my opinion on these events are, I should be able to, if I want to go out of my way to do it, I should be able to brute force this event.
Yeah,
I should
like
be able to win this event in like 10 tries if I want to gear 12 and put left side pieces on my Ewoks.
Yeah, like
I know people that put left side pieces on their Ewoks and try 200 times and still barely got it.
Yeah.
Like gear 12 plus 3 still barely got C3PO.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna at least make me try, at least let me, like, actually have skill involved instead of making it where the numbers are stacked against me.
That reminds me of the CG Carey tweet where she talked about the Dark Revan event. It'll be quite challenged. It's like, we expect to be quite challenged, but we can't speak to anyone's particular skill.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
You're referring to the Chewbacca event as needing skill? Okay.
Yeah. There's no skill involved in this whatsoever. Like, I may have to have a knowledge of turn order because, you know. But other than that, like, you're going to try to tell me there's a skill involved, you're freaking crazy.
Actually, to be fair, on the Dark Revan event, if you guys are ready, that tier 4, or whatever it is, battle, once you get to that final tier, it's RNG to get to the final tier. You have to hope that you have, like, X amount of guys alive. There are guides on it. But once you get to the final tier, there's actually a strategy to beat it. There's a small amount of RNG based on it, because, like, it has to do with where the turn meter was of your tunes going in, and how many, and if you have Karth data, how many times you, like, there's a little bit of RNG, but, like, after you get there, I think it's close to 70% that you beat it.
Yeah.
If you follow, like, kill the left ad, and then the right ad, and then you leave one of the two middle ads, and then you kill the main boss with the other ad, right? So if you kind of follow that, like, you have a very, very high chance of winning. While it is very difficult, like kind of like you guys were saying, there is an amount of skill that is involved, or amount of, you know, knowledge that if you just have it, you'll be able to do it.
Hang on, okay, Ryrock, I see that you keep saying about the health and protection, but I've had to sacrifice that and for sake of speed because I could barely get turns in before. And so I had them, you know, Thunderwhack and some other people follow me through this, and I didn't think that health and protection was going to be like the, you know.
The only one that needs health protect. The only one that needs a huge health pool is Elder.
Yeah.
This is from like seeing everyone unlock it I modded my tunes to the specifications for this specific event. That's what, when I actually modded my Ewoks, I modded them for this event.
Yeah.
They didn't have great mods, but like they were modded for the event. And they got it after like 10 tries, I guess. I don't know, I paid somebody else to do the event.
Yeah, I remember you said that. You
Yeah.
you had somebody else get it. That took them 10 tries though.
Yeah, 10 tries with Gear 11 Ewoks.
That's crazy.
I have low grade. Low grade
okay.
goes a long way. He removes all turn meter, removes all buffs, and then AoE daisies. You need Wicked for DPS, and low grade is basically like the five Ewoks that they recommend. It's less of a recommendation and more of a requirement.
Yeah. It just drives me crazy that it's one character literally changes everything. Like, hey, I went through the grind for Dengar, but like that was stupid. Like that, like I had all my bounty hunters done for 2 months before I could even do anything with Dengar. And so, because it's literally there's one spot to get him at. And same with law grade, there's no node to farm. I don't know. It's just annoying.
Oh no, I definitely get the frustration in the farming of them. But you have to think about how good C3PO is.
No, like I know he's broken the game. Like there's no doubt that he's so worth it. I don't know. It drives me crazy.
When Thunderwreck was here yesterday, I think we talked. I talked about that a couple different places yesterday, but we were talking about like how you rank tunes and like how good C3PO is when you start breaking down like how important characters are to certain teams.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying C3PO should be easy to get. It's just you couldn't have like made a better faction.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't hate Ewoks. They just don't do any damage.
Yeah, at least like give them a little bit of damage boost to make it a little bit fair. I don't know.
Just have a okay. So you know how some events have like, for example, the Rebel Roundup, when your troopers do something, when your troopers or bounty hunters do something, they get a bonus.
Yeah.
What if whenever an Ewok, so if you have Chirpa Zeta, they attack out of turn. Whenever an Ewok attacks out of turn, they gain offense substitute.
Yeah.
I don't know. Put some mechanic into this event that makes it slightly easier.
Like, I don't really want to have to Zeta 3 characters or some bullcrap like that.
Well, like, the Chirpa Zeta is the only one you need. I don't actually know how much the other Zetas help you. I don't actually... Full disclosure, I don't know what the Ewok Zetas do. I know what Chirpas does. I couldn't tell you what the rest of them do.
Yeah, Cubs fan Han said he had Zeta Chirpa and Paplu, but he took as many tries as I did, if not more.
Yeah, I don't know what the Ewok Zetas do, and I don't care enough to go read what they do. Right?
I think the second Zeta they recommend is Wicked.
You know, I think Wicked has something to do with like regaining health and protection. So I don't know what the condition is. Yeah, Ray Rock, but that's not. That's just not reasonable. Zam's not actually good in that event. She's squishy. Like, I would not reasonably tell anybody to try and unlock. I would not try and tell anyone to unlock Chewie with Zam instead of Dengar. Zam is super squishy. Okay, first of all, I'd like to see what bounty hunters you're beating with Ewoks. Because that's not a thing. At least as far as I know. But yeah, he basically put in Ewoks against First Order and hit auto, and you eventually does it. I know that because I've done it like 5 or 6 times.
Alright guys, well it is 2 o'clock. I gotta get ready for work, and I'm gonna try to be on tonight when I come home from work to get this event done. So yeah, I appreciate you two being on, by the way, Dagger and Colin. Hopefully I'll have some better, hopefully I'll have better luck tonight or tomorrow. So.
Well, so just ping me tonight. The NBA Finals are on tonight, so I'll probably just be watching that.
Okay. All right, well, that sounds good, guys. Well, I will see you guys next time.
All right.